What's up? So I did this video.
Come check this.
A lot of you guys had the same questions, so I'm gonna do my best to answer your questions. I took myself to Home Depot hardware store, and all I did was order myself a tough shed, and they installed the tough shed probably like within a couple of hours. It was just the shell of the structure. We then hired a licensed electrician to set up its own breaker box and get it set up with its own power. So a lot of you were concerned about the temperature in the shed, and as several of you noticed, I do have a split system. The actual unit is outside, right outside the shed. Why my cooling lines are inside of this game room, which several of you pointed out, I don't know. I'm not a professional. That's the way they had it done, and to be quite honest, I don't give a fuck. I had to go back to the hardware store, and I had to get stuff for insulation, sheetrock, drywall, paint, and everything we needed to soundproof the walls. Walls are covered up now. I've painted the walls. I think then we ended up doing the carpet, and we were pretty much good to go after that. The next thing that I needed was Wi-Fi, internet. So you can see I have my little Wi-Fi signal back there, the smart TVs, you know, lock into that. But I needed hardwired internet for my current consoles, the Xbox and the Nintendo Switch. Quite a few of you were concerned about my safety. So yeah, the shed comes with its own key, but as you can see, I added deadbolts onto the inside of both doors. And yes, I have two doors. Also added a sensored floodlight and a camera. What we're concerned about was rain and flooding. So you can see that this shed is on a raised foundation. We put that board there because my dog kept going under there and it was freaking me out. But yeah, it's raised, so we don't have any issues with rain or puddling. Again, I live in California where we usually have a drought, so if you live in a hurricane area, it might not be the best idea. You did inquire why I only have 2 chairs in here and why didn't I put more chairs in here? Well, to be honest with you, I'm an introvert, and this room was never meant to entertain a bunch of people. It was only meant to entertain me and my dogs and maybe one other person, whoever that is in here. It's a private space for me. If you want more chairs in your game room, then you should do that. I think that pretty much does it. If you guys have any other questions, you can leave it in the comments, and I hope that answers most of your questions.